Hello, Edward Domankis, Famong Wing Chun, Bothell, Washington. Today we have a very special guest, Master John DiVirgilio from the Wing Chun Association in Hawaii. He is going to talk about the Baat Jaam Do, the Wing Chun swords. So let me get him on, just 1 minute. So John, first of all, I want to really extend my appreciation for you coming on. I know it's a lot of work over there. You're not even at home. You're over at Sifu Wade's house. I hope everything is good. Weather is good. I hope people are safe. And all right. Hey, so John, tell us a little bit about your educational background.
Yeah, Kailo High grad. I went to UH for a bachelor's. I got 2 master's degrees at UH. My first master's was in ed curriculum, in which at that time, I was in coaching football high school, and I got into team sports. So my specialty area was actually with handicap physical education to work with blind people, but my secondary is with team sports, primarily football and soccer.
So from team sports like football and soccer, you ended up getting yourself involved in martial arts.
Right. So when I got out of high school at 17, there was nobody around. Vietnam War was winding down. So I just went to school. You couldn't even join the service. So on the following year, I went to the community college, coached football, high school football and soccer. And then in May of 74, I met Robert Young. I met him downstairs in the basement of the Newton YMCA. He came in with a Black Belt magazine group to do an article with James DeMille. At that time, I was practicing with James DeMille for a few months. He had just come from the mainland, Seattle. And they were meeting, so we all got, and that was my first time I saw a classical look of Wing Chun, Yip Man style, versus the Bruce Lee piecemeal parts, which James DeMille did very well, but he didn't have the forms or the Sanskrit. Real different.
So that's where, from that Wing Chun school, the Robert Young school, you ended up learning the Baat Jaam Do.
Well, when I first met Robert Young, my first year, I'm just learning. And
Yes.
after my first year, he kept asking me about how my methods were in coaching sports, especially the line blocking, center line, off step left to wall them off, off step to my right. The play's going that way. I want to wall off the defensive player, try to drive them back. So center line or offset, offset. He was intrigued that American football had these techniques. And yeah, you do it. You do it by walking speed. You walk through your drills. You can be a straight block. You can be a cross block. You can be 2-man down the pull, a slant block. And it's done very quick, but you do it slowly by walking through it. So he was intrigued that there was a methodology. So he then asked me about, I have a Sanskrit system. You've been with me 1 year now. So yes, I noted all 18 years Sanskrit, plus you have 5 more, what you call elements. And you have another 5 that you throw in occasionally. And so my first year, that's all I did. I did not know a sword at that time from Robert Young.
So at what point in your training you started to learn?
On my 3rd year, he started to show us the Baat Jaam Do, and he always referred to his first teacher, Wong Long, did not know it. His second teacher, Wong Chok, knew in 8 sections. Wong Chok, with 2 of his Kung Fu brothers, I paid Yip Man for private lessons to learn. Yip Man said, show you 8-section Baat Jaam Do. 8 sections, so match 8-8, no further question. So that's what I learned from Robert Young. And it was over a year's time before he showed most of it, and then maybe into the next year, the last part. So I wouldn't get it all till my 5th year, at which time I'm headed off to Hong Kong.
Thank you, John. This will conclude our very first sip of tea with Master John DiVirgilio. Please stay tuned. There are more to come. But until next time, Edward Demakis, Fei Mong Wing Chun, signing out.